The courtroom was silent. Then, without warning, Jamie Foxx broke down, sobbing, shaking, screaming. Not acting, not performing, just raw fear spilling out in front of a stunned jury. What he described next would send shockwaves through Hollywood, exposing secrets some hoped would never see daylight. According to federal courtroom notes leaked by inner-city press, this wasn't fiction. There were no cameras allowed, no microphones, just the chilling testimony of a man who had finally had enough. What Jamie revealed behind those locked courtroom doors? It wasn't just scandal, it was a system. A machine built on silence, surveillance, and control. Viewer discretion is advised. What you're about to hear may change the way you look at some of the most powerful people in entertainment. Forever. Jamie Foxx had been invited to a party, just another night at the legendary mansion of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. For years, the two had appeared friendly in public, smiling on red carpets, trading jokes at award shows, posing for photos that radiated wealth and power. But Jamie would later describe that relationship in a single word: illusion. He testified that being invited to Diddy's house felt like entering the center of gravity for the entire music industry. Deals were made there, careers were born there. We all wanted to be part of the circle, Jamie said, but he didn't know the party wasn't just for celebration, it was for initiation. That night, after hours of drinks, laughter, and high-end distractions, Jamie was led into a private wing of the mansion. That's when everything changed. The lights dimmed. Conversations faded into whispers. People disappeared into separate rooms. Jamie found himself guided into a soundproof theater. A screen lit up. No explanation. Just a soft voice telling him, "This is where we bond." What followed left him speechless and broken. "I didn't know if it was real or staged," he said, "but I know what I felt." He tried to leave, but the doors were locked. He was told to sit, to watch. "Everyone who's somebody has been through this," someone said. Jamie couldn't describe exactly what he saw, but the pain on his face told the courtroom enough. "I never asked to see that," he said, "and I've spent every day since trying to forget it." The next day, the calls began. No threats, just reminders to stay close. An NDA, a check, 7 figures. Jamie refused. That's when the silence started. Projects disappeared, producers stopped returning calls. His name vanished from rooms he used to own. "It was a freeze-out," he said. "Quiet, but it was real. And I knew why." He wasn't the only one. Other celebrities had come to him quietly over the years. People who had seen similar things. Some were too scared to speak. "You think I'm brave?" Jamie asked the jury. "I'm not. I'm just tired." Jamie's tone shifted. What happened that night wasn't just disturbing, it was strategic. He spoke of a hidden archive, a vault of surveillance footage stored deep within Diddy's estate, a server room, off the books, off the grid, where footage of unknowing guests was allegedly stored. Some clips showed drunken celebrities. Others, much worse, secret cameras in bedrooms, bathrooms, hallways, all recorded without consent. They filmed things they knew no one wanted public, Jamie said, and they kept it, as leverage. Months later, a package arrived at Jamie's office. No return address, just a flash drive. On it, grainy footage of Jamie, sitting in that theater room, his reactions captured without his knowledge. The last frame, a black screen. One phrase, "Just remember." Not long after, 2 men approached Jamie outside a restaurant in LA. One handed him a phone. On the other end, Diddy, calm, collected, cold. "I hope you're not planning to say anything you'll regret, my man," he said. "You're a legend, Jamie. Don't lose that over something that isn't your business." Jamie felt the chill instantly. "He didn't need to threaten me," he testified. "He was telling me he could reach me, whenever, wherever." He changed his number, hired security. But soon after, a tabloid story broke, implying Jamie was involved in a fabricated scandal. "It was a warning shot," he said, "a reminder. We can build a lie around you as fast as we can bury you with the truth." 2 a.m. The mansion goes dark. At first, Jamie thought it was a power outage, but the timing felt orchestrated. The music stopped. Lights flickered twice, then nothing. Silence. Then, whispers. A metallic clang. A scream. Muffled. Male. Jamie crept down the hall, peered through a cracked door. What he saw? Figures in robes. A circle. Someone restrained. A woman with a notepad watching calmly. When she spotted him, she smiled and shut the door in his face. "That's when I knew," Jamie told the court. "This wasn't a party. It was a theater, a stage, and people were being turned into props." Guests were told, "Don't go upstairs." But Jamie, looking for a bathroom, opened the wrong door. At the bottom of a staircase lit by red emergency bulbs, he looked up and saw two men whispering. One looked straight at him. "You lost?" the man asked. Jamie backed away, but not before seeing a black curtain. Behind it, a blinking white light. He later learned that upstairs was for meetings. When he asked what kind of meetings, someone told him, "The kind where people give up something to get something." That line haunted him for years. An FBI agent eventually reached out, off the record. He told Jamie there were over 30 sealed complaints tied to Diddy: misconduct, extortion, trafficking. But none had reached a grand jury. Why? Jamie asked. The answer: protection, people in high places. One name Jamie claimed stood out: a former U.S. president allegedly seen at a fundraiser where surveillance tapes were believed to have been recorded. The agent told Jamie, "If you go public, you're not just going up against Diddy. You're going up against the machine." So why did Jamie finally speak? "I was scared," he said. "Not for my career, for my life, for my family. You don't understand the reach this man has. He makes people disappear, not physically, from relevance, from protection, from the industry." He described how people were erased without explanation. Whisper campaigns, lawsuits, blacklists. But when the Cassie lawsuit broke, when the staff leaks began, and when the federal probe went public, Jamie knew he couldn't stay silent. "If I stayed quiet now, I was complicit," he said, "and I couldn't live with that anymore." His final words stopped the courtroom cold. Everyone thinks Hollywood is built on dreams, but the truth, it's built on secrets. And this man, he collected more secrets than anyone. I just hope speaking mine helps break whatever spell he had on all of us. What do you think? Is this just the tip of the iceberg? Could Jamie's testimony finally unravel the truth behind years of whispered rumors? Or will the machine stay protected, untouched, and unchallenged? Let us know what you believe in the comments below. And if you want more breakdowns of Hollywood's hidden scandals, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're just getting started.